I'm willing to place a bet that the reason you clicked on this video is because you got Ian Wright out of your icon SBC. Let me know if that's true down in the comments down below. Anyway, here is the review for Ian Wright, and as you would expect with an icon card, you would think he's going to be great, it's going to be all that lush stuff. Who knows? Let's find out. Basically, the first thing to know about Ian Wright is that he's 3-star skills, 4-star weak foot, and he's 5'9", as you will see from the card on any website you look at or in the game. He has a couple of advantages, a couple of negatives that I want to talk about that are pretty important. And if you did get him out of your pack, I'm sorry. He's maybe not going to be the right player for the future. Maybe you already knew that. Sorry. Anyway, let's talk about some of the positives with the card. Obviously, we want to talk about his finishing straight away. He's got a great finishing stats on his card. 91 finishing, 87 shot power, blah, blah, blah. Really good. Looks great. He does finish every chance, combined with his weak foot and the composure that he has in his card, which I do believe is 87 composure with a 4-star weak foot. He finishes everything inside of the box. It's really quite something to draw on that when you are running through on goal, especially doing these through balls that I've set up in these 4-4-1-1 custom tactics I've done on my channel. If you haven't seen the video already, it'll probably be linked somewhere. Watch that and find out how I play with him. But that is the situation I played him in. I played him up top in this new formation. But yeah, sorry. So he uses basically as a through ball, he can cut across goal. And he can also, if he comes through on the left side, he can finish on his right. Things like that. Really good. He's the perfect player for finishing chances like that because he can do it on both feet. And he has the right stats to do it as well. Finishing wise, composure wise. And just in general, he's got that kind of body shape as well that fits into that role. I've rambled about that. Basically, what you need to know is he can finish his chances, he's got a great weak foot, good composure. Second thing that's really sort of impressed me is his strength. He doesn't have a lot of strength on his card, I believe at 73, but you'll be surprised how well he can shrug off defenders, and that's something I've noticed, that he's really good at shielding the ball when he needs to shield it. And combining that with his decent pace that you can see on the card at 88 base, you know, it's going to feel really good that you can shrug off those defenders as you're sprinting past them as well. Couple good positives with the card there. Something I do want to add is that I see a lot of people when they play DYBALLA reviews, that they play like maybe 1 or 2 games and just throw the content out there and that's it. I played a lot of games with these cards, 20 to 30. I played squad battles, I played rivals, I played champ squads, and I played it in an unusual formation with a really random team of just random cards. So these are all really authentic results, I'm not using perfect environment, I'm not using, div 10 players or anything like that. I'm doing it as best as I can over a long period of time, but this style will change unless, quite a few people are happy with it how it is, but I'm not happy with how long it takes to go through these cards sometimes, so I am going to have to cut it down and change it a little bit style-wise, just because it takes 5+ hours of gameplay for me to even get enough usable clips and to get a good feel of the cards, So just pre-warning, that's going to be the future, probably after the next few reviews that I've got lined up already. So let's start talking about some of the negatives of the card, because I think that's really where people are going to come in for this. He doesn't have any skills. Realistically, the only thing you can do with him is a ball roll and a roulette. There's a couple smaller new skills that have come out that may be a little bit more beneficial to him, but the flare nutmeg doesn't really work with him. You can't use a lot of the meta ones right now, and he just in general lacks that creative style. And from that 4-4-1-1 custom tactics video that I made, you need someone up top that doesn't necessarily need those requirements. It just needs to be fast and able to finish. But if you are playing not in that formation, if you're using a 4-3-2-1, a 4-2-3-1, a 4-4-2, anyone where they need to be a little bit more creative in that role doesn't really have the skills to do that, nor does he have the dribbling or the play styles. These are some big things we want to talk about. He only has the chip shot plus as his playstyle plus, and the only other playstyle that he has on top of that is the rapid. He doesn't have any dribbling ones, he doesn't have any more good shooting ones, doesn't have any good physical ones really apart from rapid, so all those things combined, he isn't a creative player. He's very much just to sit up top, get through balls, spam through to him and let him finish. Maybe that's the type of striker that you want in your team. Maybe not, because in this day and age, this sort of meta that you're playing against higher level players, you want someone that's creative, you want someone that's going to be able to offer a bit more to the table than just being able to shoot, because, a lot of good attacking cards can do that anyway, plus do way more. So, a bit of an L from the SBC, I must say, if you got him. I got him, unfortunately. That's why we're doing the review on him, because we thought, kind of got it, may as well chuck it in, people are going to find it useful. He does also feel slow, which is another negative I want to talk about as well. Although he has all this pace, he has 88, he has okay enough dribbling stats to be good. He doesn't have the play styles that make him quicker when he's dribbling. He doesn't have the right, I don't know how to describe it, he just doesn't feel quick. I think he feels explosive in game, but he isn't that explosive, if that makes sense. He feels quite sluggish, he doesn't get going all the time. And I'm rattling on this card like it's some really bad card, but I actually really enjoyed using him, and it's a shame because I want to give him a high rating, but I just can't offer him anything more than just being a set up top striker. I think you get more value out of another striker that's 4-star, 4-star. So sadly, for a 100k card or whatever he may be now, dropping in price, whatever it is, I just don't think he's worth it in any sense really. And if you got him, you're probably going to change anyway in the next few weeks and upgrade to something else, if you even bother changing to him anyway. So I would say there's a lot of positives, a lot of negatives. Overall, I'd probably give him like 3.5 stars out of 5, maybe 3 stars. I think I'd probably give him 3 stars out of 5. That would be my sort of final representation of him. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the card. Like I said, there's going to be a change in style for these reviews going forward, but there's loads more content on my channel. If you want to see the same style continuing in the future, I can do that as well, no problem. It's just I want to try and manage my time a bit more effectively and be a bit more efficient with it all. So yeah, anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Let me know what you think down in the comments. See ya.